Hey, I want to thank everybody for a great, unbelievable record 2011 year for me, and just want to talk to you about and give you an example of some of the actions necessary for you to really make your dreams come true and to have fun at work and really go out and get your career. This is what we did this year. I had a Twitter account that has 100,000 followers in 12 months. YouTube account just hit 1 million views. We've dropped over 600 videos on YouTube. Facebook, we had over 20 million reposts. TV was off the hook. I made a commitment at the end of last year that I was going to go out and get TV. This is what happened this year. I did Selling LA. They came over for a 30-second piece. They stayed for 3 days, man. Joan Rivers came to my house. I did her show, How'd You Get So Rich? The Turnaround King. National Geographic picked up a show called The Turnaround King. We convinced them to air me, did 2 segments, one with the Gold's Gym and one with a car dealership, where I went and worked with those 2 groups for a week, and that got recorded on TV. That was really huge for me. Fox News, Fox Business, MSNBC, CNBC. So TV was big for us this year, and it's really difficult, very challenging to break into that environment because everybody obviously wants to be on it. Speaking gigs for me here at Cardone Training Technologies. I've done more workshops this year than I have the past 3. Almost 100 workshops and or private speaking engagements. The biggest attendance we've ever had in my 25-year career. Also spoke at to different groups like direct marketing, multi-level marketing, Young Presidents Organization, Young Entrepreneurs, Kawasaki, spoke at MIT this year, spoke to the tanning industry, the credit union industry, and spoke at Automotive Leadership Roundtable. 3 new books. Closer Survival Guide has been completely recovered and rewritten. New book coming out at the end of, the beginning of next year, Sell or Be Sold. That got finished editing. And the 10X Rule came out in both book and audio and was outselling other business books, 68% more sales in airport stores. And that book has been an unbelievable success. Creating a new program for automobile dealers, an online training program called Cardone On Demand. That's right, you can get me in a second. They're little 30-second clips. We also created, because of the success of that program, a general online program called Cardone University that has almost 800 segments of content. But the most important thing I did this year was with my family. I can't tell you this because my little girl's running around, but I played the biggest role of my life this year, which was Santa for her. I had reindeers land on my... Hey, buddy. I had reindeers land on the house and woke her up. Did they wake you up? Huh? Who came to visit you? Santa. And what do I call him?
Big boy.
I call him Big Boy, okay? The most important role I had in my life this year was being a husband and a father, and taking this little girl right here and teaching her to swim. She can outswim a 6 or 7-year-old, swim the entire length of my pool. She can go swimming by herself. She's been able to do that for a year. I've spent every morning that I'm in LA, I spend with that little girl. Also, we added Scarlett. I increased the Cardone clan by 25% this year. We had a 2nd child in our home, natural childbirth, no drugs, no medication, no problems. And I'd like to think that I was a great husband this year. I was probably a better pusher and doer than I was a great husband, but I'll work on that next year. Look, next year's going to be massive. It's going to be big. I'm going to bring you some great stuff next year, some big surprises for any of you that are following me. But most importantly, I want your year to be big. Make 2012 big. Let this video be an example of the kind of things you need to be doing. And don't wait until you have money or you have success. You got to start throwing freaking wood on the fire now. You got to throw wood on, and then when you get a little flame going, you got to throw more wood until that thing's just out of control. That's what we're trying to do here. Thank you so much for a monster year for us. Biggest year I've ever had in my life. Bought 2 apartment buildings, okay? Wrote 3 books, did all this other stuff, talking to you today, dropped all the video on there, have time for my wife, my family, have time to have fun, and you can too, okay? Go out and bust it, kill it, okay? And do what you need to do to make sure you can take care of yourself, your family, and your company.